Hey guys, I want to welcome you to my humble abode. This is my office, so whatever I do here privately with God, this is where I do it. And I just need a few minutes of your time. Something very special is coming up. I just got through talking about the corporate anointing. For those of you, I know it's been summertime and I preached a financial freedom message in the middle of summer, and probably not the greatest time in the world to do it, but I felt led, and something happened this past Sunday. I told you that the blessing of the tithe that releases, there's an individual blessing, but we've never seen the corporate blessing. And the real blessing of the tithe is when 100% of the people obey at one time, and then something is unlocked from heaven that the people did not have room enough to receive. And I rallied everybody to let's all begin to tithe and put our resources together at one time in total obedience to God. And then not only would that bring increase where we could expand what we do, but it would unlock the corporate blessing which you and I would not have room enough to receive. I've never seen that blessing. I'm excited to tell you that this last week was the greatest week. I wish I was in church. I'd just run in tithe and offering in the history of the existence of this ministry we call Redemption. The greatest ever. And then as we move closer toward 100% agreement on this, then I had one of the largest sports garment and shoes and sportswear makers in the world come here, and he's wanting to contractually do something with this ministry that would mean we could exponentially grow, pay off debts, and expand and take the message of the gospel debt-free to the whole earth. I mean, the numbers are mind-boggling, and it happened days, and we're still not corporately totally agreeing, but we're moving in that direction, and God is already showing me things. I'm so excited because I want to let you know something. I had a little toy 1980 classic Jeep that was a restoration project for me and my kids. It was just a toy. We kept it in my garage. We very rarely ever pulled it out. Over time, a lot of money was spent on this Jeep, and it was a collector's item, and we just take it out and run and get a milkshake sometime, and that was it. I just sold that Jeep today. A man all the way from Maine saw it online and flew down here to buy it. You know why? Because two of my kids were going to college at the same time. That was too much money to have as a toy. I said, I'm gonna sell it. We've enjoyed it, it's been a toy. But I'm gonna sell it and take the money to invest in my kids' college, in the next generation. Somebody invested in you. I am asking you to do something. We have taken one offering for 12, 15 years that have built the campuses here in Greenville, but now God told me that I was going to spend the rest of my life taking the message of the kingdom, which is the message that has to be preached to the whole earth, and multiply it in campuses, churches, cities, and towns all over America for the rest of my ministry. And now it is time for us to start getting property, to start building buildings, to start solidifying leases, retrofitting existing buildings for our satellite campuses, and get them out of temporary spots, because the time of multiplication has come. The time of expansion is here. And Bishop Tony Miller said at 212, our next number is 25,000 in attendance. And I am asking you to begin right now. I sacrificed something I love, that Jeep, for the next generation. I'm asking you week by week to sacrificially, with your husband, with your wife, if you're single, ask God what He would have you to do, because at our anniversary service this year, we're going to once again take up that one big building fund offering called the expansion offering. Say that word, expansion offering. And I'm asking 100% of the people everywhere, Greenville, Raleigh, Florence, Charlotte, Asheville, iChurch, everybody, what are we going to do with it? We're going to take it and begin to reproduce campus sites and church sites all over America and around the world, and we're going to do it debt-free. We're not going to borrow a dime. This is our time to expand. You're going to be hearing something every week about it. Start asking God now what He'd have you to do. I am so excited.